Gundam Card Game enthusiasts, welcome to today's video where we're at Mobile Suit Arena taking red, white, Neo Zeong for a spin. We've already looked at Destiny blockers and took that for 2 spins, and that was pretty fun. So let's check out another deck that seems to be very impactful for this meta. Again, red, white, Zeo Neong. So without further ado, let's jump into the rank ladder. Alright. Here we go. Pony deciding who go first. They are going to go first. Okay, well, we are red, so it would have been a little nice to have gone first. Well, look at that hand, everybody. We got all the full frontals we could ever want. No, we're going to mulligan. I prefer to start a little better than that. I mean, it isn't too bad. I mean, we got the Merida. Again, this is my first time checking out this deck, so do give me some lenience here that I have no idea what I'm doing. I have yet to play truly in paper with this set yet, mainly because I just haven't picked up any cards from this set. Main, deal 1 damage to all units that are level 2 or lower. So yeah, so this is kind of like a ping deck now, as we can see. Like we got Gates Kappa or Inspector. We have kind of this. What is our opponent on? Zolat. So they're doing the League Militaria. This is another deck. I think we'll be definitely checking that one out here pretty soon as well. We'll play out a Rith and we'll end our turn here. So we got ourselves a couple of blockers. A blocker that I will survive and my opponent will not. We do have 2 Inspectors, so we technically could deal a damage point to all level 1 or lower. Opponent's not going to do anything. We do have the ability to play, of course, all ranged attack as well. We can deal 1 damage to all units other than link units. So, I mean, we could do that as well. What the heck is this? It's a 4/6. Oh, well, level 4 with 6 cost. Okay, if there are 8 or more Neo Zeong cards in your trash, this card gains. Okay, so the cost reduces itself by 4, so then it becomes a 4/2. Deploy, choose 1 unit, deal 1 damage to it. If it has repair, deal 3 damage instead. I think we'll just play a blocker and just take a good old pass of the turn here. Again, we do have the ability to go like all ranged attack, and we could then do like Inspector as well. I mean, I don't think this blocker is dangerous. Oh no, it's Papa Gundam! OG Papa Gundam's here, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna have to skip that block there. You always hate to see it, man. You hate to see OG Papa Gundam, man. This is a main as well, so technically we could burn this on our opponent before the their play action. So our turn will start. Alright, I mean, technically we do have the ability to drop both this. I mean, we can kill the blocker and then we can just crash out, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's drop the Kshatriya, play the Merida, trigger effect to ping and ping, so that is the Kshatriya effect triggering, and then we can attack the OG Papa Gundam, and then we trigger the effect of the Merida to kill off the blocker, and there's no point. Really, I hate that it's a trade, but I think honestly it's just better to trade out the Papa there and all that. So we can immediately go to, I mean, unless my opponent has the ability to somehow play a link unit this turn, I think we are fine, at least, you know, putting a little damage on the base. So we'll hit the base for 2 there and then just pass the turn, get a little aggressive here. And all of that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting a little on the aggressive side. I mean, our hand still isn't great. I mean, we have all the ping in the world. I was about to have a panic attack, like, do not tell me they got another like card. Unfortunately, this is not going to be enough to really deal anything. I mean, we could pump this up to give this, what, a 4/5 and make it a little stronger. Other than that, that's really not worth it. I mean, this just heals. This can't do anything. So we're just going to put the pilot under there, just make that a little bit tougher to kill off. And then we're just going to do this, and we're going to pass the turn. Well, folks, next turn we can finally drop this, and then we can deal a bunch of damage to it. Unfortunately, we would have needed maybe 1 more turn there. Let's block with this one, because we don't die on the crackback on the attack. And again, oh, okay, well, That sucks. What does this one do? During your turn, this friendly unit can't destroy enemy card abilities and then draw one. Okay, well, wasn't dying anyways. It's NT1, everybody. Oh, they don't have anything for NT1. Okay. That's fine with me. Alright, so what do we want to do? Well, we can finally drop this, I guess, and we can roast that off the battlefield. And then I think we can end our turn. Alright, well, I mean, technically we could do all ranged attack again. Alright, do you have the ability to bounce? Okay, what you bouncing? Alright, the little rift back. Alright. NT1. We will just take the block here. Yeah, it has repair 2 on it, which sucks, but again, I mean, technically we can drop another one of these if absolutely need be and kill it. Yeah, this can't block anyway, so. Well, the base is gone. We finally lost our base. You know, it'd be really nice if I could see something to play. You know, that would be really, really nice to see, you know? You know? Alright, a silver bullet, just a blocker. When this unit receives effect damage and reduce it by 3. So when this unit receives effect damage, okay, that's just effect damage. Okay, now what do we want to do here? I mean, we can play this again. And we can put all the damage there. This is not anything we need to worry ourselves about. Might as well just attack our opponent. See if he'll block out. Guess I probably should have put this under this, and then that might have forced him to block here, because then we could have taken out the L strike as well. There's no point of really even attaching this pilot to this, because technically there's just not any real point to do so. Well, we finally figured out there is the new Unicorn Gundam Awakend with suppression, and then when you activate a command's main or action effect, choose one enemy unit, it gets -2 AP during this turn. We will activate Shui's high depth. Well, there's a full frontal. Or no, that's a Sonanju. Sorry, not the pilot. Full front. I was looking for the pilot full frontal. Swinging in, no block. You also got the Bananger under there, which I once called Banger. It's Bananger, everybody. Not Banger, it's Bananger. Alright. You know, it'd be really nice if we could play full frontal. You know, if full frontal would freaking come out of my resources for me, you know. That'd be really nice if I could, see stuff like that. But I'm not, Let's just kill this off. Alright, he's going to take the block here to protect it. Alright, well, we're dying to suppression. That is a thing that we are going to die to. So we'll pay 3, pay 2, and then we can pay 2. Again, there's just not a purpose to really do anything else. Alright. Really hate to see it, but I do really like this new. I do like that we're finally finishing up the Unicorn archetype. Technically, this is really it, and I know we just got the new Banshee as well. Alright, well, they can play one pilot. It'd be really nice if I could see if the Sonanju could, I don't know. Alright, so he's just going to bounce something. Interesting to do the bounce instead of the rest. I guess they get the rest and the bounce here as a thing, but they only get to attack with 2 things. So Suji's hideout dies, or Going after... Well, I guess he's going to kill the blocker for a free kill. That's his thing. He's going to get a free kill off of the blocker. I mean, this is going to be 4 damage. That, which leaves it with 4 health points left. Still got a blocker up here, which is pretty annoying. Alright, well, I can't seem to find anything to help me. At this point, I'm just here on this freaking door. Guess we can play this to deal 1 damage to everything that isn't, that. I guess we can play this pilot under this Kshatriya. So then we can attempt to swing and kill off that. So that will be a trade there, which I don't mind. Let the trade happen. We have 6 standing. So we can play out a blocker, play out this. Alright, well, we're getting murdered. Because, well, while the base keeps us alive here, just because there's no way for him to go out. So Launcher Strike Gundam, Kira under that, but that's... Oh, and shoot, that's actually a link with it. Oh, that's hilarious. That's a link with it. Skip the block. That's hilarious. That's actually a freaking link. I didn't even realize that the Launcher Strike Gundam actually had a link. Select for Suji's hideout. I can at least block out the big unicorn. That's the thing. I can at least stop the unicorn from, like, killing me. Well, there's another Suji's hideout. You know, if we could see a full frontal or Marita, this would be really good. You know? Like, really, really good. You know, 100% this would be really good if we could just see, you know, a pilot that did something. No, those don't exist. Folks, pilots don't exist. Pilots had never existed. 5 or less HP. I guess we can go there, kill it, deal 2 damage to it, and then knock it out. Select to deal enough damage to it, killing it off. What else do we want to do? I mean, he's going to get 2 cards for the turn. We have 1 blocker. We have 1 health point. I guess let's just trade the NT1 into this. Unless it's an action that saves him, like the one that allows him not to be destroyed by card effects. Alright, so we can play another blocker, somehow survive 1 more turn. We have 7 left. We can then play out this and play this out. And pass the turn. So we have a blocker to deal with this. As long as he does not see a freaking Amuro Ray, we're pretty well fine. Yeah, I'm going to skip the block. The unicorn's the more dangerous one. I want to knock it completely out of the battlefield here. No base to help us out. A Bonunger that does nothing. I mean, that really doesn't do it. There's Full Frontal. You know, Full Frontal finally showed up, man. He finally appeared for us all. Which, unfortunately, I can't do anything with the Sananju effect here because it has to choose a... has to deal... So it's an enemy shield area card. I mean, yeah, it can kill the base. Alright. I mean... what do I want to actually do? And then full frontal is, you may deploy one when paired, deploy one Neo Zeong or Zeong unit card from your unit card that's level 4 lower from your hand. Yes, sure. I'll get picking here very, very soon. Yeah, I mean, technically I probably should have. Well, there's nothing I could have done. I could have done 2 more damage to Kira, and that could have potentially killed off Kira, but this doesn't. Yeah, I don't have. There's just too many bodies to even really deal any massive amount of damage to. So I mean, really, I kind of got screwed over. That I just couldn't see anything to help me. Because I technically could have knocked out Kira there with that one. But again, there's just nothing I can even do. Like, there's not enough blocks. There's nothing I can do. So we're just going to concede that one. All right, well, that's a loss. Well, folks, that is the end of Neo Zeong Ping and all of that. Unfortunately, we did not take the win, but again, it's my first time checking out the deck, so give me some lead and see. And not mentioning, I thought we played pretty well. Our hand draws were not great, and honestly, our pings weren't all that strong either. We kind of ran into, you know, Amuros and all of that. So yeah, you guys can let me know your thoughts down in the comments on the deck, on the gameplay, as well as check the pinned comment for the deck I played. And while you guys are commenting, do make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you can notify when my videos go live for you. And we'll see you here next time on Modern Dragons TCG.